Cool. Alright, so guitar, what's it all about? About playing bloody Jimi Hendrix. Because there's not many people that have learned it better than him, and we're all just disciples of him at this point. If you've got one of these, one of those, you can't see it, but it's an amplifier. So, and yeah, like many of the times you'll jam to a Hendrix track, and when it comes to soloing, you can't all just play the studio solos, so it's better to learn or some of his other live solos or play in his style, which is obviously what you have to do. Jimmy wouldn't want you ripping off his solos note for note, but sometimes it's just got to be done because they're so bloody juicy. And as for this one, this Parisian one, bloody excellent. So let me play it through and then we can go. Oh yeah, I've done a little loopy track. It's just a standard, what are we, C, G, A, D, E. Whoops. Okay, cool. Solo 1. I realised I probably left that on too quiet so you couldn't really hear, but fuck it, listen to the original, this version, and you'll hear it yourself. I think the timestamp's like 1:40 is when the solo kicks in, but cool. So yeah, we start with 3 bend ups on the 14th fret of the G string to the 15th of, sorry, and then hitting the 15th of the B. But it's not just picking one, picking the other. You've got to let both notes ring out, like not. Wanna let some flavour in the fucking jam. To 12th on the E, and then E back 15 down, 15 on the B to 14th bent up on the G. And then there's like a little rake across 15th of the B to 12th of the E again. Like he sort of hits them both at the same time. To 15th of the B, and then there's 4 bends up of that 14th on the D. Before a big bend up. Pull off 12 to 14th on the D. So slowly it's. We'll just say, as you can see, I fucked up that little rake. It's quite difficult. You've got to get it down. But that's definitely the hardest part of the solo. But you don't have to do it. I think because I've listened to it, and I think that's what he does. So I'm trying to teach it as close to the original as possible. But if you want to play it just one or not even do the rake, then by all means make it your own. But I've got to try and teach it as close to him as possible. But yeah, then after you've hit that that E on the D string 14, you hit it again, and then you bar the 2 middle strings on the 12th, and then walk down. So 14th on the D to 12, pull off 12, so 14 on B, and then whoops, open E. So really slowly again, that's. And then there's a little bit of E ringing out before we get to the next C chord. As soon as we hit that C, it's a type of solo 2. We pull off. Whoops! We pull off 14th to 12 on the D string. Hit it twice. Twice on the 14th of the D. twice on the 12th of the G. So back to 14th on the D. And as you can see, you've got to put a bit of flavour on it. It's not just... There's a lot of vibrato, you know, a lot of flavoursome shit. So yeah, after that, there's like a little... There's a slide up from wherever you want to the 14th on the B, while also playing the 12th on the string above on the, what are we, D? B, D. And like, so yeah, this double stop's quite cool, so it's... Whoops. Do that twice. And then on the third one, you still slide up to the 14th, but you sort of slide immediately down to the 12th. And then he does like a weird little... Whoops. Maybe not necessarily pulling off. It's not pulling off and it's not bending. It's a mixture of both. Like if you listen to the original recording, you'll clock. I mean, I think this is what he's doing. Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm chatting complete shit. But it's like a mixture of both before that big to the 12th on the low E before a little slide down on a... That's, you know, the classic second fret of the G string, bend up, pull off, and open, and then second of the D. And that's the second solo. But like, just a word on this thing, it's like... Figure it out for yourself, but that's what he's kind of doing. And yeah, that's the solo. Bloody quick one. I just thought, I heard it, it's easy, worth tabbing out and worth teaching. Maybe for myself, when I eventually forget it, I can relearn it. But yeah, good luck. And hopefully if you can add this one to your repertoire, it's always fun to whip out. It's all just E minor pentatonic stuff, but it's marvellous. And the more of this that you can incorporate, the better. So yeah, good luck.